We are here again on Minnedosa Lake, and we've got a super foggy morning. It's actually quite beautiful. I'll show you here. Just grabbing some things out the car. Yeah, I haven't fished this side in the mornings before, but I think it could go quite well. I don't know what sort of bird that is. There's a bird over here. It's a cool looking bird actually, but you can see a bit of smoke on the water here, which is dope. Yeah. We're looking to maybe get some pike walleye. It is a lot less windy than yesterday, which is going to be nice. Oh, I wonder if there's a fish here. The water's all murky. I wonder if there's a fish just spooked when I come on. But I'm keen to go fishing. Oh, we've hooked the net already. I'm probably going to throw the scatter wrap to start, or maybe I'll throw the soft plastic. Actually, I'm going to throw the soft plastic quickly, just on the off chance that there's a actually I'm going to put this net over here, because if I catch a fish I'll kind of walk him up this boat launch, put him there, and we'll get the HMG out inshore. Hook that back up, and we'll go with Big Bait Company, I think it was called. I still got weed on there from yesterday. And in along these reeds here, I've caught walleye. I've caught 2 or 3 walleye there in the past, so I'm going to flick that early. HMG inshore with the Nexave 1000, which has been a pain in the ass. You'll hear about that as we go along here. But let's see if we can't pick up a little walleye to start the day. It's not very deep there, it's probably 4 to 5 foot. Check drag's a bit tight. But how cool is that smoke on the water, guys? The sunset's gonna pop up on that side of the valley too, so that'll be sick. Look at that, that's insane. It's super cold. It's probably 6 degrees right now, and the water temperature is still pretty warm, so hence why this is going on. But soft plastic right now. Hoping maybe there's a little ambush walleye along these reeds, and hopefully he likes a little bit of soft plastic action. If not, we've got the scatter wrap. Now we're fishing for a couple of hours here today, and I'm probably going to explore all around this reed edge here, and I may even go up on those rocks where I'm not really supposed to go, and we'll cast in below before the spillway there, where it does hold some decent sized pike. So that's what we're kind of aiming for today. But if we catch 3 or 4 fish in a couple hour period, that'd be perfect. Again, this is a pre-work fish, so trying to get in while the weather's good, because it's going to crap itself a little bit the next couple of days here. It's going to get pretty windy here. Oh, that was a little bust up right there. I wish I'd bring my toque or beanie for anyone that's not in Canada, because it is fresh on the ears right now. Let's put my hoodie up. Oh, actually I can't. I've wrapped myself up in my chest harness. You're on my phone, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the scenery. Oh yeah, we've got the hoodie up, guys. She's a bit better now. I'll be able to feel my ears in a minute. See, there's heaps of minnows right now hitting the surface here. It is minnow season. where I find a lot of the fish switch to eating minnows this time of year. So I'm just, see that minnow there? It's kind of near the end of my rod. Thanks, Riley. I hope he does. Someone has to. I hope walleye love me today. That's what we want. A nice walleye. Dude, bust up. Look at that. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to change tacks here, guys. And I'm going to slowly retrieve this guy in. And I'm going to get that scatter wrap out on the other rod. Because all these minnows popping, the pike will definitely be hitting that. If they're hitting surface, they'll hit this scatter wrap for sure. What an absolute cracker day. Okay, let's give that a... I'll show you the scatter wrap I'm talking about, guys. It's been easily the bait of the summer for me, fishing this lake, which is my hometown lake. I have... How you doing, Tegan? No, we're fishing for some pike and walleye here today. We don't have bass where I'm from, so... But we're going to be fishing scatter wrap from Rapala. It's like almost like a square bill. It gets down 3-4 foot under the water surface, and the pike have just been absolutely hammering it like you would not believe. It's easily my favorite lure of the year. One, it's super easy to work. You cast and you just wind. If you wind slower, it gets a bit higher in the water column. If you wind quicker and keep your rod tip low, it dives a bit more. And because there's minnows popping the surface here right now, I'm sure there's going to be pike that want to hit this. That sun's just about to poke its head out behind the clouds here. Behind the hill, sorry. I live in a bit of a valley, so that's kind of the top of the valley here. And then there's another hillside out here. So it takes like an extra half an hour for the sun to come up in the valley. How's this fog though on the water, guys? Like I said before, it's the water temp is warmer than the outside temp right now, and that's why that's happening. Now you'll see me every now and then, I'll give it a bit of a jerk like that because it kind of gets it a little bit lower. Okay, nothing there. All right, let's go this side. There's a little pocket in here. Oh, you see, fish just popped over there. I'll probably cast a little shallow there, so I'll slow retrieve that. And then when I get out a bit deeper, I'll give it a bit more action. G-Man, welcome brother. Thanks for joining me here this morning. Okay, let's go a little bit wider. Probably don't have to cast as far. That's probably ideal right there. A bad day fishing's better than a good day at work. Got some weed there, I think. Okay. But it's even better if you have like a good day of fishing and a good day of work. That's like living the dream, mate. Don't get any better than that. We only just kind of started fishing here, been 10 minutes, but we'll fish this spot for a bit. And if we have no luck, I've got a few other spots I want to try. I want to try that rock wall there with a soft plastic. And I'm going to tie on probably a different bait, a bigger bait. I thought we might have got a follow here already, guys, but we haven't, unfortunately. As I was saying, that sun's just starting to hit the other side of the valley, so we've probably got 5 minutes. You can kind of see it coming towards us. That's so sick. Okay, there's a lot of minnow action here. I had this yesterday too though. I was saying minnows popping, and it wasn't until probably 20 minutes after the sun come up I started catching fish. The quicker that sun comes, the better, because it's a little bit fresh here this morning, guys. Fall is in motion here in Manitoba. Vlad, I'm not sure what you said, but welcome to the stream, brother. Now another thing I've got to keep in mind here is I know there's a traveller. I ran into him down here one day that's not from here, and he's been fishing here almost every day. So this spot may be a little bit overfished right now. So that may come into factor. I know it sounds silly, but a slingshot cast? No, I've never heard of a slingshot cast. You'll have to describe it to me below and I'll see if I can do one, but maybe I need a bait caster or something. All right, let's go back to the soft plastic here for a second. And I may switch up quickly, but I'm running, it's a big bait company, I think, with a Berkeley 1/4 ounce 2.0 hook, which is actually really nice, and it's got like those barbs in here, so you can kind of see it's already been chewed up by Pike, but it's got barbs to really help hold it on. And I think this bait would be good with minnows. So you could like put a minnow on, and those little barbs will help hold the bait on when you're fishing for walleye. But James, welcome. Your wish is my command, my friend. Oh, big rise. You guys didn't see that, but that was a huge pike. I'm good, mate. How are you? Hoping I can catch you guys a fish here this morning. But I should probably do less talking, right? Oh no, guys. I was talking and I missed I think I had a hit. No. That might have been a walleye too, guys, because I'm on the bottom. Ah, bugger. All right, we'll have another cast there. That was a walleye bite for sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, no weed on that at all. I'd love to drop a profanity right now. Probably shouldn't. Damn. Thanks, James. I'm not sure about, well, maybe you're gonna buy a reel for it. You do get some ice fishing rods that don't have reels, so you've got to get reel tape or duct tape to put them on. Damn, guys, that was a hit for sure. It wasn't a very solid hit though. It was just the smallest. Yeah, maybe you have to do that though. Get like a reel tape or duct tape. I'm not sure. There'd be better ways to do it. We can get, they're called reel seats. They're like small little like rubber things that go around, but I wouldn't suggest those. They're not the best. I've used them for ice fishing, and when you've got a smaller rod, it doesn't really work very well. What do you love fishing for there, Crush Level? What's your thing? Come on, walleye. Bugger. It was like, it wasn't even really hit, it was like the smallest bit of tension. And I know there's no rock or weed there, so that was definitely a fish for sure. Alan, welcome from South Africa. That's the first, you're probably the first person I've had from South Africa on, so welcome. All right. Luis, welcome also. Oh, beauty. I'm glad you're watching, Crush. That's awesome. Hopefully I can get your day off to a good start here. I'm thinking I may swap Jose. Oh. I'm wondering if this bait's just a little bit too erratic to start the day for these fish. I know it sounds silly, but it doesn't have a tail on it. If it has a tail, I can kind of get it to slow down a little bit more and suspend. So I might switch this guy out and we'll use this guy later on when we fish a bit of deeper water over here. I think this bait's better for getting down low into spots. So we'll rip this one off. See that sun's just starting to come over the valley, guys. It's going to warm up here good. Oh, just go into the bag of goodies, the bag of Ben. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Oh, a fish just jumped right over here. Okay, we're going to get a swim bait on. Sorry, my phone keeps falling over. I've got a weighted one in here somewhere. There we go, that's what we want. We are fishing for walleye and pike today. Crush City, paddle tail, I think it's about a 5-inch with a 1/4 ounce weight or weedless VMC. And it's got that nice little hook there. So that's what we'll crank here today. We're fishing for pike and walleye. That's what we're fishing for. Now I think oh no, I've got my pliers, beauty. I'll show you guys the beautiful scenery here while I do this. Octay, welcome. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do, because I try and go fishing 2 or 3 times a week when I can. So there's a lot more to come. What do you catch in South Africa? I'm actually pretty curious about that. I know you get some fish that we call Walleye in South Australia. You catch them on the beach. Just a quick little fisherman's knot there. Nip your line and don't forget to take it when you go home. You don't need to be polluting the waterways around the world. All right. Going first cast, fam. I think we go out this way. So we've got the HMG inshore. Love this rod. Oh, that cast's really nice. Actually almost got to my backing there. I've lost so much line through line twist with this braid I bought. It's no good. So I'm going to let that sink to the bottom. I'm going to check my drag again. Probably a little bit more drag. And then I'm literally going to slow roll it like this. It's got that paddle tail, so it will pop up and kind of go up and down. And you don't have to retract super quick, especially if you're looking for a walleye. John, welcome. Thanks for being here this morning. What a beautiful day, eh? I am in Manitoba, Canada. That's where we are. A little town called Minnedosa. Looking for ultimately a walleye, but a big chance of catching a pike. Very pikey waters we're in today. I'm trying to show you guys what I mean by this bait. I'll lift it up. See, it's got that tail. It's a slow kind of sink on it, so you don't have to be super aggressive retrieving. You can just plod along. Okay, let's go see if we can find some skinny water here. A little bit shallower there, so we'll keep rod tip low. And we'll pop it along. Oh, yep, fish, guys. Decent fish too. Or this has walleye vibes. Well, he's swimming towards us though. Maybe pike vibes. That was a really good instant change. Oh, it's got walleye vibes, guys. But he's leading me. Oh, it's a nice pike. That's why I changed up to that bait. I felt like it was just a bit more in the strike zone sort of thing. So I'm going to walk him down to this boat launch. Grab my net here. It's like walking a dog. Nice and easy. Oh, don't go under there. This is a nice pike, guys. Oh, I lost him. No, that was a nice fish too. Worried about I've got this mobile phone holder, and every time you get over a bump, it pulls down and it drops the phone. And I'm just trying to get it so you guys can see, and then I lost him. Didn't quite have enough tension on him, but. You guys seen the take, that was sick. All right, let's go that way again. That was probably a late 20-inch pike, I'd say. Bugger. I just wanted to show you guys. Hopefully it won't be the only chance here today. That was a nice fish. My bad, guys, my bad. We'll see what we can do. See if we can get another one for you. I mean, one bonus for me is I didn't get pike slime all over me. If anyone's ever caught a northern pike, you know what I'm talking about. They are pretty stinky. They've got a really heavy slime on them. I assume it's because they go in and out of weed a fair bit, stalking prey, so they probably need a really good protective mucus sort of layer so they don't get infection when they're doing that, when they're scouting those areas. Slippery hands, no trout here, brother, unfortunately. We do have trout in Manitoba, but none in this lake. Otherwise I'd be fishing here non-stop all the time, every day. Oh, thought that was a hit. The fish are super subtle, like even that guy there when he bit, I thought I maybe have had weight on. It didn't hardly bit at all. go down the line here, down the pipe. It's a bit of a little sandbar that comes off that point. Pike generally sit right on the edge of it. I might have cast a little bit too far to the south there, but we'll see. Jose, welcome. If anybody wants to drop a comment below where you're from and what you catch, that'd be awesome. Okay, let's go down this way again, guys. Oh, look at that. Almost to the backing on that one. Benting, welcome. You done no. Benting. So this sort of style, I'm keeping that rod tip low, getting that bait in the bottom quarter of the water column, and I'm hoping that a pike or a walleye will just come and ambush. It's a bit of a ledge there too. Look at all the gulls. They come in from the fields. Harvest is in full swing here in Manitoba. So they come and eat all the bugs and insects off the fields. I'm good, Benting, how are you? Hope you're having a good morning or afternoon, wherever you are. We've lost one pike here this morning. It hasn't been as productive as I thought it would be. And it was a good pike though. It was probably the best pike of the year in this lake, to be honest. And the sun's just starting to pop its head over the mountain range behind us here, guys. I might do something a bit different here and go, there's a real deep channel that comes in here. I'm going to go straight out into it. I'm going to let that sink or hit backing, guys. First time I've hit that. $120. It's about 8:30 here. No, not even. Yeah, 8:15 a.m. Where are you from, Benting? Let me know what you catch. What sort of fish? So the theory behind this, if I let it cast, it's probably about 10 to 12 feet deep there. And then there could be walleye in that hole, hopefully. Walleye are more, they are a surface fish sometimes, but mainly a bottom dwelling fish. So if I can cast out in there and then bring it up that slope slowly, there could be a walleye hanging in there, hopefully. Vincent, welcome. Welcome, welcome everyone. Who doesn't love fishing? Fishing's living. Senegal. Beautiful. That's awesome. Welcome. Welcome to Canada. Manitoba, Canada. There we go, guys. Oh, I missed him. Oh, that was a small pike, but aggressive pike. That's the two hits I've got are from that same spot. Let's check the bait. He nailed that. Oh man, destroyation. Absolutely wanted that, eh? Okay, he's wrapped us up. I'll have to feed this back in. That was an insane hit for a small pike. There we go. Oh no, that's all twisted. There we go. Oh, it's not perfect. Let's do that again, guys. Sorry. The one thing with these pike is when they hit, they hit with intentions. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go there again. We've had two of our hits from that same spot. Bugger. Oh. Drag's a bit tight actually, but oh, thanks for the invite, mate, but I don't know if I can make that happen. I would love to go anywhere, see something new, but I don't think the partner will let me go to Senegal. She's pregnant and she's got one kid to look after, which is a menace because she's mine. So maybe another time, boss. Thank you. Well, I'm disappointed I haven't got you guys a fish here today. We've still got time. That one pike was definitely a nice pike. I think we may have got hit by a walleye here too. So thank you, brother, thank you. Deed, welcome. Or DD, I'm not sure. Thinking maybe we swap the bait over. I've had 2 hits, which has been good. But no landing. No fish landings. Let's go super shallow. See if we can't get another one through this little section here. Malcolm Roberto. Welcome, brother. Alright, so the other spot I want to fish, you see that white truck there? He's checking the water level going out. I want to jump on those rocks there, but he's going to tell me off if I do that, so we have to wait for him to go and then we'll hit that spot up. But we'll go back to the scatter wrap for a few casts here, guys. I'm going to put one right over here. Just keeping that rod tip low so I can get that scatter wrap as low as I possibly can. Larry, welcome. I'd be lying to you if I said I've landed a fish. So we have hooked a couple of pike. I hooked actually a really nice pike and lost it right at the boat launch. And I got a little drive-by from I think it was a pike. And I think I got hit by a walleye. I know it's hard to tell the difference, but I had a jerkbait on the bottom, which you do catch pike, but it definitely hit a bit different. But we're throwing a scatter app right now. I thought it would be a bit more productive than it has been, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie. So I'm thinking we might try and make a little move here soon. Boso, welcome. I am an Australian, that's true. I'm in Manitoba, Canada. It's taking a bit longer for this sun to get up over this valley I live in. Okay, I'm gonna try something different here. Let's go. Florida. Thank you, sir. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm doing a few little fishing adventures here in the mornings before I start work, so this is how you find us. Oh, that white truck's about to leave, guys. That means Ben's going to go on secret mission to a spot he's not supposed to fish to try and catch a fish he's probably not supposed to catch. There's some big pike that frequent the waters in a certain spot. Okay, well, it's a little bit shallow here. Got some weed. So we'll wait for that guy to go and then we'll jump in there. How's the fishing in Florida been? Bugger. Thought it would be a bit more going on here, guys. So I see some minnows popping over there. Right over them. Slow retrieve. I think I've hit weed. How? That's the slowest retrieve known to man. I shouldn't have hit bottom at all. Lake St. Clair, Michigan. How you doing, Paul? Welcome. Lake St. Clair. That's walleye territory, I believe. This thing actually swims quite deep even for a slow retrieve. That's kind of cool to know. Nice. Yeah, I'm a saltwater guy too. That's what I started fishing in Australia, where I'm from. Saltwater fishing, I love it. Bait fishing is my favourite. But I'll try some bait fishing here for catfish and sturgeon, so they'll be coming up soon here if I get some time. What sort of stuff do you catch in the salt? You get some big grouper down there, don't you? Bugger, I keep hitting that bloody same bush. Alright, I'm going to try one more with this soft plastic, but I think you guys are here to see a fish. Just going to have a sip of water, guys. Dry as a nun's. But it's an absolute ripping morning here, eh? Like still some fog on the water. The water temperature's a lot warmer than the outside right now, so. Oh, sorry if you guys had to hear that, but I needed that. I feel so much better. Right, I'm going to cast down here where we got those couple hits, guys. I definitely want to catch a muskie. We've got one lake here in Manitoba that stocks them, and it's about 3.5 hour drive for me. And it's a bit of a mission to get in there, but it'd be sick to catch one for sure. I'm not sure if this bait's exactly swimming. It's not swimming too bad, it's kind of swimming sideways. I don't know what's going on there. Could be my knot. Oh, it's the keeper, so it's hard to see. There's a little spring that you use to wind that in, and that was a little bit offset, so we're all good now, guys. All right, let's go back into the shallow. Yeah. I see some people trying to catch those things, and you see them and they've got like 20 hooks in them when they catch them. Happens in Australia too. We've got some big grouper too, probably not as big as Texas, but whoo, 60-inch muskie, bro, that's insane. That is actually crazy now I'm thinking about it. Thinking about my biggest pike was 43 inches ice fishing. To catch a muskie like that must have been just incredible. £8. That's a nice walleye. I haven't weighed my biggest walleye. All the walleye that I've caught that are over 28 inches have been pretty hefty. There's nothing more exciting than catching a big walleye, especially through the ice. Love it. You could be catching eater, bang, 29-inch walleye. That's so much fun. Probably no chance of catching a 28-inch here today. I don't know if this lake holds anything that big. Pike it does. So the sun's just breached behind me, guys, and it's hitting my back, and it is glorious. Absolutely glorious. But I'm thinking we'll make the trek here in a minute, guys. Over to that rock wall, jump the fence. And see if we can't get a good pike. Big pike just rised over there. I reckon I could almost cast that far. Oh, nice. On a popper. Dude, that's insane. We're fishing some skinny water, or when I mean skinny, some shallow. And whereabouts were you? That's a crazy story, actually. I've got a few choppos here, like the whopper ploppers, but just sticking with this guy here. I've had a few hits on it already. It's probably a little bit big, to be honest with you, but we'll keep trying. You get some big walleye your way, don't you, Paul? Jitterbug. Never heard of a jitterbug. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish they stocked this lake with bass, but the pike would just smash them. You can, when first ice happens here, you know, you'll hear some guys getting 20, 30 pike a day, and that's just one group. So do you guys get silver bass there too? White bass, sorry, not silver bass. Nothing here, guys. All right, let's move. Guys, just shimmers in the water, eh? It's actually a sick little bait. Gonna cast a few over this side quickly, and we'll think about making a little walk here. I'm not gonna lie, I have hung a bit of crap on bass fishermen, but maybe because I haven't caught a bass, I don't understand. The biggest bass I've caught is a rock bass. Does that count? 12-incher on a 4-inch Z-Man paddle tail, pink. Surf cast, is that just beach fishing? Is that what that is, or not being rude, I just don't know what surf cast is. Oh my god, that sun is so nice on the back, guys. Ooh, that'd be fun. Actually, I fly fished for pike here one day and nailed a couple. That was fun. Done it on live stream too. Probably wasn't good viewing. Yeah, ocean fishing's so sick. I love fishing small baits in the surf. Definitely my favourite way to fish. Just a little bit of fresh bait fish or live fish that you catch on a lure. Smallish hook, size 4 maybe. Chuck it out, light line. Can't beat it. Actually catch bigger fish doing that too sometimes. Alright guys, we're going to move, so we'll go for a little walk here, take you through the woods, Manitoba woods. So hang with me and then we're going to jump a fence, and it's going to be ugly. I'm not the most agile human going around. Yeah, this bait's not quite sitting right, so we'll switch up to the jerk bait when we get there. Probably going to lose a fair few guys watching, but thanks for joining anyway. Hit that subscribe button for some more adventures coming up, but we'll go for a quick little wander here, guys. We tried our hardest there. 2 fish, probably should have caught 1. Well, definitely really should have caught 1. We're just going to walk around here. I'll show you the spillway. We'll see if we can't get you guys a nice pike. There's always a nice pike there normally. But it is just a ripper day here. My partner loves fall, and I see why. It is beautiful. But when fall's here, it means winter's only bloody 2 months away, and then minus 40's here. That means no fishing. So ouchie. Sandworms. Oh yeah. Never heard of sandworms. Oh, that's a lie. We got beach worms, bloodworms in Oz. We use. Crawl a piece of meat on some string, pull it around, and then you see the little nippers coming up, and then you can pull them out, and they can be like 4 foot long. Or we've got a saltwater crawfish, almost. We call it a yabby. And the whiting back home absolutely love them if you can catch them. So I'll show you this river that I normally like to frequent, but it's been so low that you could have walked down it, the middle of it, so I'm assuming there wouldn't be a whole lot of fish in it right now. Oh dude, there's heaps of water coming out of there. See, I like to fish this backside here. There's heaps of water coming out right now. Normally good walleye and pike in here, but you're not really supposed to fish there because there's a fish ladder over here, but I'm not gonna lie, I have been there before. Oh, this is where we're going to try and jump over, guys. Yeah, I agree. I like chartreuse colours for walleye and pike, generally. I'm kind of only have a small selection here where I'm from, unfortunately, to choose from. So I've kind of got what I've got right now. Fence over. Oh, ninja. Alrighty, we're almost there, guys. Got my keys, got my pliers. So every time my phone faces down, it's because my phone mount is wearing out here. So I've got to kind of hold it with one hand. Bit of a pain in the bum. Alrighty. Just going to quickly switch over that bait. We can maybe throw a scatter wrap here too, along this top edge. Actually, let's do that to start. We've made it now. Sorry, my phone's fallen again. I'm trying to get my rods undone here. All tangled up, apparently. We'll give the scatter a go along this rock wall, and then we'll cast down into here with the jerk bait. Often you'll see pike busting up along this shoreline here. I'm pretty sure they're popping minnows as the day goes on. So just using the scatter wrap that gets down to 3 foot is ideal along these areas, but it might just take a few casts, that's all. But I haven't fished this spot in in a long time, to be honest with you. I don't normally come in here, but I'm desperate to get you guys a pike, so it's actually quite green, the water still, which is a bit of a surprise to me. We've had 2 days of warm and it's gone green already. That's just an algae that grows in the fresh water here. Okay. Jerk bait time, guys. I'm just going to quickly tie that on, and I'm going to have to position myself a bit further down here, just because what I'm fishing is, you see this kind of concrete here comes down and then you cast just in front of it. If you hit it, you get snagged, so you want to kind of cast on the side of it. we'll just go back here a bit. Gotta be careful, these rocks have got no... They look like they've got grip, but they don't. How far do I want to go? I think just here would be fine. I'll sit down and we'll quickly tie up the jerk bait. I wonder what rod to use. We'll use this guy, I think. So I can sit there. Fucking phone. Sorry, it's war. Super frustrating, that phone keep falling down. Alright, we'll get that big bait out. Big bait company. There she is. I can feel it in my waters, folks. Might take a bit of time, but I feel like we're going to get one. Nasir, welcome. Hey, I loved you guys talking about fishing then before too, so appreciate that. Every time you guys chat, I'm just watching, trying to get tips of where to go fishing if I get to go down the States. So I think Michigan's going to be on the list. I'm pretty sure, is it Eric Haddier is from that way, Wisconsin, I think. And I would love to catch some of those big brown trout that they catch. Oh, ice fishing. Stephanie, how you doing? Welcome. Bonjour. Hey Sadie, welcome. How you doing this morning? That's if it's morning from where you're from. It's morning here. It's a beautiful morning here. Just tying on a jerkbait quickly. As you can see, I'm not very much of a professional. So we'll try this spot for maybe half an hour, 20 minutes. It's more of a specific spot to try and catch a fish straight away. I feel like if there's a fish there, you can kind of get him first cast sort of thing. And then if we have no luck, maybe we'll go back to where we were fishing earlier. But thanks for joining me this morning. Beautiful morning. It's a shame I'm going to go back to work today. Bonjour. Bonjour. Sounds like Stephanie knows some different languages. I know Australian. G'day, Cobber. How you doing this morning? What's going on? Want a beer? That's about as Australian as you get, mate. Alrighty. Just gotta be careful on these rocks, eh? Okay, actually I'm a little bit too far forward here. Okay, let's go this way. These are the rocks I'm walking on. This rock's perfect. Look at it. Flat rock, I call it. The sun's right in my eyes. It's going to be a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Not ideal. Okay, let's go up a bit further. I didn't think about that. Go something like this, maybe. I've got an idea. We'll go right tight on this spillway itself. And we'll bounce it. We'll bounce it back. So we'll cast down along this concrete pillar and we'll try and bounce it up the side of it. Don't have to cast far. It's quite deep here. It's about 20 foot, I think. They have the signs here because I think someone went over these once. Jumped over them, like flew over them, swam over them or something. There's normally a big rope that comes across here, so. The unfortunate thing about that is no one gets to fish this spot now. Besides me, because I jumped the fence. It's almost like cheating because it's like you're almost like jigging on the spot here. Oh, there we go. Told you, first cast, lots of walleye. I can tell by the white tip on its tail, sick. That's a nice walleye, guys. Oh, that's a beautiful walleye for this waterway. It's fat. The walleye in this lake are so fat too. Right, let's work some magic here, guys. Big jump. Oh, we got it. I don't want to lose this fish. I want to show you guys. It's the first time I've caught a walleye there. Oh, it's heavy too. Nailed him. That's a solid fish. Dude, that's a tank walleye. That's like a 23-inch walleye, I'd say. That's sick. On the 5-inch big bait. Yeah, too big to keep. Look at the color on that, eh? That's so sick. Beautiful fish. And he's fat. That is just a solid fish. There he goes. Phew! That was sick. That's the thing about fishing spots that no one fishes. It kind of things like that can happen. That was unreal. That's the biggest walleye I've caught out of this lake, and you can tell that they eat well by the condition on him. Did you see like how fat that walleye was? He was heavy. I'm in Manitoba, Canada, Lucas. Let's go again. Oh, so much better getting some walleye slime compared to pike slime. I want to cast along this shoreline too here. Nothing super crazy, just nice, gentle. Cheers, Larry. That is actually a really nice fish for this lake. I've only caught, that's my 4th walleye of the season. I've probably fished here 20 times this year. So it's not a very easy species to catch in this lake. So appreciate that. Okay. That's the thing though, he might have been the only one. The only one around. I'm gonna cast across the side here, pop it through the channel. I find the important thing fishing for walleye is definitely having contact with the bottom if you're fishing deeper water. So just let it sink down, especially with the jerk bait. Yeah, that was a ripping walleye. Ali, welcome. Bonjour. Welcome. How nice is hearing that water go over. It's just super calming, eh? Now I know it's only one fish, but I feel super fulfilled from catching that walleye. Probably 21, 22 inch fish, probably 22. But it's heavy. You can actually ice fish this area, but it's just a barren wasteland. There's just nothing underneath at all. Right, I'm going to see if I can hit this other side here without casting too far. Needed another 2 foot on that, would have been perfect. Again, I'm just making sure I'm hitting the bottom. So take a second to get down. I'm just popping off the bottom, hoping there's another walleye there. Well, let's have a cast, see if we can get us a pike, eh? It's a little bit too slow, that sort of style of fishing. So I'm going to cast a little bit further out than my last cast. And I'll slowly work it back up that concrete structure there. We're about in the zone when it should happen. No swimming today, boss. It's actually been warmer in the water though. Oh, dude, 2 otters. Look at that. Do you see them? Dude, that's sick. 2 sea otters. Or river otters, sorry. I never knew I seen one yesterday. I think that wasn't an otter then, because those are proper otters. Whoa, that was cool. You do see them every now and then, but I've never seen them in Minnedosa. That's sick. Oh, there he is over here. Look at him. Dude. He's like, dude, he's razzing me, bro. You want some of this, fam? Oh, that's sick. Wow. That's a highlight. I can hear him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I'm not going to cast over there. It's like I'm in their spot or something. Yeah, there's walleye here, bro. That's so sick. Wow. That's a highlight for sure. Hopefully they don't come and try and bite me, bro. Actually, I'm going to bring this in quick. I want to get like a long cast in along this other edge. If I can. Dude, they're not happy about me being here at all. I want to try and get over to those other side of the rocks there. No, not quite. Get a heavier bait. Okay, I know that's a bit of nothingness there. I'm going to head up where my other gear is and we'll maybe vacate our spot here. I don't want these otters to get too... Dude, they're like coming at me, bro. I don't want any beef. I'm good. So we'll go back. See if they might want to come up here, I don't know. Oh, should we have a pop down here while we're here? We've come this far. Is that a hit? Oh, I missed it. I think I was in a fish's mouth, guys. I don't think I didn't quite make the bottom there. There we go. No, not a fish. Oh, a weed maybe. A bit of weed. Sorry guys, I got excited too. Maybe it was just sitting on some weed. I'm going to cast right in front of this other one here. Sorry, those otters have got me high alert, man. Okay, well I think we've run our course here. We'll move back to where we were, have a few casts there, see if we can't get a pike on the side of the rocks here. But that was a sick walleye. We'll get out of the way of these otters. If they want to come in here, they can. Just go this way a bit. A little bit quieter over here. We'll throw the jerkbait again though. That's why I like to use jerkbaits for walleye. They're just perfect for them. We'll just go down here, guys. Casting rock here, look at that. It's like it was made for me. And we'll cast straight out here. Let me know where you're joining in from and what you like to catch. Had some guys on from Florida, Michigan. They'll tell me they catch bass and walleye and stuff. That was cool. Had a guy from Senegal, which was crazy. Okay, we're on the edge of the rock there now. Often you can get hit just retrieving up the side of these rocks here too. Oh, there we go. Told you. Pike. That was mental. I don't know if you guys got a good see of that. I hope he hasn't fully swallowed that. Oh, it's a nice sized pike too. That was sick. How cool was that, guys? My phone's probably going to fall over here, so I bring my net. Got him. Phew. That was sick, guys. Hopefully you guys got a good look at that. I did. Seen him just swipe it. Barbless hook comes straight out. And the smell of pike is so strong. I can just smell him from here compared to the walleye. There we go, guys. Nice fat, pretty fat pike there actually. He's probably been eating pretty good off the rocks there. Well, let's let him go. See you, buddy. You see the slime? It's just gross. I'm gonna have to get down and wash my hands. And another thing is you give your net a good rinse, because if you put that in your car and leave it there for a couple of days, Oh boy. Okay, so I need to get right down in here. This ain't gonna be the best viewing, guys, but how sick was that hit, guys? There we go. Gotta really get it off. That was awesome. All right, let's check your leader always after you catch a pike, just in case you hook another one. You can see my hook's a little bit bent out there. It's really probably no good now you do that, but sick. That was an awesome fish. That was a fat pike too. Let's go again. That was so much fun. When you go live now, YouTube makes a little short for you. And I really hope it got the short of the walleye, not the pike. We'll see. I probably reacted to the pike more, so we'll probably choose that one. But I'm not sure if you guys got to see that at all, but that was a sick eat right at my feet. See if we can't get another one doing the same thing. Imagine if you've seen a walleye do that. That'd be mental. Oh, I think we had a fish then, guys. I think we had a fish on us. Damn. On the drop out in the middle of nowhere, it's not very likely you catch a fish out there. Oh, it had weight. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, I don't know. I was letting it sit out there just to get to the bottom, and I had weight as soon as I jerked it. Well, if he's hungry, he'll come back. You can often hook fish coming up the side of this rock wall. I've already proved that once, that was so cool. See if there's another, mainly pike that do it. Okay, let's go out here again. Like I said, I had weight as soon as I lifted that, and it shouldn't have. We'll have a few more casts here, And then we'll make our way over to the boat launch here again. We've caught 2 fish here, which has been, oh, dude, was that weed? There's weed there, wow. Okay, let's bring that in. I wasn't expecting there to be weed there. It really shouldn't be. Wonder if there's a snag there maybe. Get any weed on us. Okay, we'll go a little bit to the right of it. Often fish hang out near weed. Looking for food anyway. Yeah, but we'll make our way back over here. We'll fish there for another 15 minutes. We'll use the scatter wrap in shallow, and we'll see if we can't get another pike or a walleye in tight to these reeds. But we'll pop another few more casts here. Oh, what is going on out there? There shouldn't be any weed out there. I've scouted this so hard with my kayak. Okay, we'll go one more cast and then we'll head off. Oh, we're on. Oh, this could be a walleye, guys. Off the bottom. It's got decent weight too. Oh, it's a decent fish. Could be pike on the bottom, maybe. Just want to see it. It's fighting like a walleye, guys. Little pike. Woo! Okay, let's get my net here, guys. My rod's gonna fall down. Nailed that off the bottom. There we go. Another fish. A little bit smaller than the last one. It's getting all wrapped up here, see if we can get the bait out. But off the bottom, out deep, that's a bit of a shock. It's not very often you catch them like that. Here's a nice healthy pike again. Oh, I'm gonna slime my... That's sick, eh? Ripper. Alright, let's let him go. Northern pike. Off he goes. We have to go wash hands again. Oh yeah, big stretch. Sorry. The way he hit, right on the bottom like that, I was just pretty sure that was a walleye, just because where he took it. So I shouldn't just assume. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go over here and get unhooked here somehow. Managed to get properly hooked in here. Come on, you bastard. Oh, there goes my net. This is not working well at all. I have to get my pliers in there. Come on. How the fuck does that go? There we go. Alright. Oh, who did that? All right, one job done. Let's have another cast out there. Clean that net off. Get that pike slime out of there. And then we'll start to make tracks back. Sorry about that kerfuffle there. I wasn't expecting to get hooked in between a rock. I think I'm just going to keep casting here. I was going to walk back, but oh, that was different. Wrapped up around rod tip wrap. We'll finish the stream up here. We'll just keep fishing here for another 15, 20. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not convinced that there isn't a pike over here. So I'm gonna grab my net. Spot that I always catch a pike, and I haven't caught one there today. I'm just not convinced I've hit it right. So let's go to this here. Keep our net handy. Let's give it a crack. get hit. Oh, was that a hit? A rock? Might have been rock, guys. Float along the bottom here because I have caught pike. I've just done that earlier, doing that. And lift it up over that concrete edge here. So I get snagged. Got some weed on there. It's mighty close. Must have been right above it, which was about right. Let's go out here for a cast. Well, it's been a pretty successful day here. I'd say a 22, 23 inch walleye and a heavy walleye really was the highlight. Getting that right at my feet was awesome. Hopefully I caught it pretty well on live for you guys, and catching that one about 10 minutes ago and fishing a different style than I have in a long time. So I've really enjoyed it. I do love my jerkbait fishing with soft plastic, so that's bringing me back a little bit because I've been running the hard bodies for a good month now with the Rapala scatter wrap. So it's good to get back to the roots of some soft plastic. Look at that bird, cormorant, like a yellow beak. He's kind of cool. The back's starting to get a bit stiff. I've been casting all morning. If you could, guys, okay, there must be a snag there. Get snagged there. It's a big weed snag there. Or why? Wonder if it's got something to do with that. Don't want to lose my bait. But yeah, as I was saying before I got snagged. Oh dude, big bust up over there. I'm gonna lose this. Yeah, there it goes. Damn. Lost the bait. I just did see a big bust up right behind me. I lost it at the uni knot. Unfortunately there. It's not very often I get snagged in this lake, so I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, as your dad would say. But we'll quickly put a line keeper so I don't get line everywhere. And we'll make our way over here. I just seen a fish bust up. Or will we? Oh, I see another bust up. Oh, it's a cormorant. Okay. But maybe I might end the stream then. I've got to get going to work, so thanks for joining. If someone wants to and feels like, can someone hit that like button and get us to 60 likes? Top off the day. I've had a good morning here. I'm sorry if you've just joined and you're keen to watch some fishing, but I've got to do and I've got a late night, so sip of water, maybe buy a sandwich on the way to work. But if I can get that stream, oh look at that, you legend. Awesome, thank you. But hit that subscribe, more fishing to come. I was out yesterday, out today. Probably got 2 days of bad weather and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have another morning sesh, but thanks for joining me here today. Had fun, 23-inch walleye, nice chunky pike and a smaller pike, and a pike right along here, so that was so much fun. But thanks for joining, enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Thanks guys. Subscribe. What a ripper.